What's going on? How y'all doing? What's up? Live chat messages all are visible. Yeah. What's going on? Kello K. Kello K. First of all, I want to say all praises to the Most High. I want to say all praises to the Most High Yah for giving us another day to be here right now. And I want to thank him for calling back the home of the children of our ancestors through the inspired prophets to get us here right now. You see what I'm saying? Calling us back home. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's spiritually, mentally, physically, or emotionally. It's all a callback. Keeping us protected from all the haters, all the trolls, and all the opposition that's in place to hinder us and get in the way. Now that we got that out of the way, shalom to all of y'all, which is peace. What's going on with y'all, man? What's happening? See what these comment here. Hector, what's up? You see where the girls at? They all at Envy, Roombas. They out there in the streets, doing what mangoes do. Okay? What y'all got going on tonight, man? This right here is Ask Questions and Answers. I was asked by a few brothers to go live with questions and answering. I was gonna go live earlier while I was out there in the zoo. Out there in the streets. I was gonna go live and give you that raw in the streets content live, which I would probably do tomorrow. I'll probably be out in the streets, in the barrios, somewhere, in one of my little spots, giving you the King Lockett experience. So you guys could definitely enjoy, Had to say how much for the black Jeep on my pictures. What pictures? What pictures are you talking about? If you're talking about the Jeep Wrangler, it's negotiable. You just have to find out what's going on. Everything is always negotiable in the Dominican Republic. Trying to pull some more of these comments up. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, J. Ramson Construction LLC, cost of a girl who is a 9 through 10 for overnight. The way the going price is out here, man, it's like $100 depending on how late it is, all night. That's a 9 or a 10. If you're 9 and 10, it's one of those girls that's like fake asses, fake breasts, lipo, fat sucked out of stomach, just look like one of those supermodel Instagram Kim Kardashian girls. They're gonna try to text you for $300 overnight, to be all day with you, and they're gonna expect to eat, to drink. You pay for their taxi, so you gotta. A lot of them are already driving. She might pull up in a Range Rover to see you, So you mess with a 9 or a 10 out here. She might pull a Mango. She might pull up in a Range Rover just to see you, and then gonna take $300, $200 from you. But you're dealing with a regular Mango that's not, just the most recommended because of all the fake body parts. It'll be like maybe $150 a night, overnight. That's the going rate. And then if you wait them out. Like say you at Envy or somewhere, let's just say Envy, because Envy stay open the latest. So let's just say you're at Envy and you just waiting them out. You don't make no choice. You take numbers, you smile a little bit, you flirt a little bit, you give them hope for a minute, but then you go ahead on and wait that thing out about till all the men start, walking out with their dates, and then you see the same one sitting around. Then she gonna go all the way down on that price, probably down to $50 or something. She might try to act stubborn a little bit and say she ain't going no lower than 100. You take her number anyway and say, hit me up because I got 3 more girls over here say they're gonna do it for like 45. So that's what you do. It's like going to a car dealership. You want that Range Rover, but then you go ahead and tell them what you want. So they try to run this old credit game on you like they can't do it. They trying to give you the up price. So you go ahead on and play one color out against the other color out. So that's what you do. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just how it is, man. And I teach and tell a lot of guys around me that do pay for mangoes, when they're around me, I tell them, hey man, you let her make the first initial, say how much. When she say how much, you go down, then she gonna say no. Then you tell her how much again, and she y'all just keep going back and forth, and you tell her this is what you tell her. You gonna tell me the price, baby. I'm gonna deny that. I'm gonna give you a price. You're gonna deny that. I'm gonna give you another price. You're gonna deny that. I'm gonna give you another one. You're gonna give me one. I'm gonna deny that. This last one I'm gonna give you is the one we're gonna go with. If you don't go with it, then fuck you. I find somebody else. Easy. There's too many girls out here. But that's the going rate. Steven Scott, what's up? What's going on with you, baby? Just chilling. You know how I do, man. SV, the God from Boston. I know that's right, God. What's happening? It's hard being a God, man. They're gonna throw rocks at the throne, man. When you're a God like that, bro, they're gonna throw rocks at when you the God, man, and you're on top of your shit and all that right there. It's like being in the entertainment world in the limelight, man. Motherfuckers gonna throw rocks at the throne, man. So I know you understand. Yoga. Shouter, what's happening? Shouter, what's going on with you, man? Good to see you on here, big bro. Good to see you on here, man. Yoga said Range Rover Yoga, man. Range Rover, my boy, man, my guy. What's going on? All right. Where we at now? Hey, where you at, Yoga, man? Where you at? You in the city or what's happening, man? SV, the God from Boston. How do you ask for all day? How do you ask for all day? You just say, how much for all day? Trust me, they understand that. They understand English. When it comes to money, they understand prices, money. I don't care if she don't know English. She gonna understand money, and she gonna understand prices and shit. She understand all day, happy hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour. She understand those words. They study those words. Remember, I always told y'all guys, man, in the earlier videos, these women know more about you than you know about you. You understand what I'm saying? They study the black man. They study you. I be sitting in Cabarete and I see the girls and I say, damn, these are normal ass mangoes. But then I think about all the ones in Sasua, they all got fake asses and titties. They literally coming for you. They ain't gonna go in Cabarete. They don't get no play nowhere else in the Dominican Republic but Sasua. You understand what I'm saying? Those mangoes do not get no play nowhere else but Sasua and Boca Chica, of course. All right. Z, what's good, man? What's happening? You get to the DR in 2 days? Make sure you hit me up, man. You can get that King Lockett experience, man. I'll take you up through somewhere, man. Make sure you hit me up when you get here, man. Steven Scott says, in your opinion, is $1,000 a month reasonable enough to live there? Absolutely. Let me explain this. It's based on how you're living, how you want to live. Now, my apartment in Puerto Plata is only $80 a month. It's just one bed. It's real Dominican. It's not no rundown. It ain't no Dominican like tin roof or something like that. And it's a regular apartment. You walk in. You go look at some of them videos, man. At the beginning, I'm actually in there with my chick in Puerto Plata, with my Puerto Plata chick. So you walk in the front door, they go to the kitchen table, they go to the refrigerator right next to the kitchen table, they go to the dishwasher, the sink and all of that, everything is compacted. Ain't no doors, ain't no door to close where's the door to close the front door and the back door, but ain't no door to close to separate the room from the rest of the apartment. Yeah, it is a bathroom though. Ain't no air conditioning, so I had to put one up on the wall manually, just like air conditioning, so you got to put them up in here, which is up in here, so that right there runs about $80 a month, and it's in a Dominican community, Dominican neighborhood, so you're dealing with the noise, the loudness, the commotion, and all of that right there. But hey, $80 a month plus the lights is real. Maybe the lights there is probably right at $30, if that. A lot of times 20, because it's not like it's a big place to so it's very, 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 very affordable. And so you think about the rest of everything that's going on, your food and all that, I spent maybe $50. I gave you the video a long time ago. Go check it out, the video earlier, grocery shopping in DR, how to get a month's worth of food for $50. You see what I'm saying? So now you're looking at 80, so we right there, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna throw something out there. Then you got the rest of that 8. You see what I'm saying? And do what you're gonna do with it. It's the best way to live. If you're gonna live Dominican style, you know what I mean? It depends on how you live. You can find some a little more upscale in Puerto Plata actually for $500, But then you gotta factor in lights, then you gotta factor in your food, then you might be scaling it real close with $1,000, you know what I mean? But it's just based on how you wanna live, good brother. Good luck on your ventures, man. I hope you find what you're looking for, man. It's real nice out here, man. It ain't as complicated as people think, man, especially if you got an online job or online business or something online you're doing and you're able to generate income and you making a little something. I got a partner out here right now. He got an online job where he employed. He been living out here 5 years, and he has an online job. He's employed online. So everything he do is online. And he making it. He got a nice little bachelor pad, upstairs, downstairs, little penthouse. Condo type of style. Condo penthouse type style. Got the downstairs area, the kitchen, the living room area, and all that. And the upstairs, he got the room, the bed. As soon as you go upstairs, you see the bed. Then it's a little bathroom area. So yeah, hit the Olivo. How much for your house for 2 weeks? On April, how much you paid for your house for 2 weeks on April? You want to pay for the house for 2 weeks on April? That's what you're asking me? If you want to pay for this house for 2 weeks in April, I have to ask if you're a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, screenshot your subscription to me, send it to me via Instagram Messenger, Instagram direct message. DM, I'll respond immediately, and then you're gonna get the subscriber, unrefusable, goddamn discount. Better lower than any rates around here, and lower than anything you can find with a fucking 3-bedroom swimming pool, 3 players, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get it because you're my subscriber, and I appreciate that. It's the love that I'm giving back. So anytime you in town, you can do what you want to do. You can throw a party in this bitch. You can whatever you're gonna do. Just don't tear the motherfucker up. You do whatever do whatever you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Have a good time. You know what I mean? But just show me your subscription, and we'll go from there. We'll exchange numbers, and we'll talk, and we'll go from there. Hey man, we got 17 people in here, only 2 lights, man. Let's get some more lights up before I drop some more of this free game, man. From my perspective, you understand what I'm saying? Let's get some lights together, man. Let's get some lights. We only got 17 people in here. Let's get 15 more lights. Let me have some lights, man. So we can keep this thing going. Good lights, man. Let's get a couple more lights. Good, man. I appreciate it. Let's get a few more lights, man. Ain't gonna hurt to hit the like button, man. We're gonna keep rocking, man. I got a full battery. Internet is pretty much good with the connection. Let's keep going. All right, so we got CT Trucker. My guy was having it. Yeah, CT Trucker is actually the reason why I went on ahead and jumped on live tonight. So everybody gives CT Trucker a good goddamn number one. Everybody throw CT Trucker number one right now. Press number one for CT Trucker because his ass was the one that said, boy, get your ass online with his live so we can question your ass. He done said that shit like 2 days straight, I believe. And I said, you know what? He asked me yesterday. I said, well, I tell you what, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. And the only thing I could think about today was send my ass down long enough to goddamn go live because I ain't want to hear his fucking mouth. He is a subscriber. It's my guy. You know what I mean? You know, and he has a question. He says, when you going back to Atlanta? I should be going back to Atlanta very soon to visit my kids, visit my son. I ain't gonna disclose the date. I ain't gonna, but you'll know when I'm there, you know. Of course, you'll see videos and all that good stuff because I kind of got some I'm putting together. It's Dominican Republic versus Atlanta, Georgia. I didn't want to say the Dominican Republic versus the USA. I wanted to say because Atlanta is the DR in America, and goddamn, and DR is DR over here. So I think Atlanta is a pretty good match for DR when it comes to women because you know the women out there in ATL, man, get these women in the Dominican Republic a run for their motherfucking money, no motherfucking lie. Even the Dominican community in Atlanta, it's just that I can't deal with a lot of the other stuff that's going on out there in the world with our government and the people and all that shit there, you know what I mean? So had to come take a break and live. And plus, I hate winter times and shit. So, you know, but yeah, I'll be going soon for about a week or two, and then I'll be shooting back out here. You know what I mean? Hit though, let's go. Okay, how much you paid for your house for 2 weeks? Okay, we already went through that. All right, word. All right, Trey, they say, will you ever leave DR? Of course. Of course, I'm finna go to Haiti in like maybe another week or two. I'll be going in Haiti. I have the facts to that probably this week of when I'm gonna actually go into Haiti. I've been invited to Haiti by a family and friends. So I have my transportation already in place in Haiti. I already have where I'm staying in Haiti. You know how I like to move. I like to have 2, 3, 4 different places I can maneuver and bounce and do what I need to do when I'm somewhere because I like to explore and I like to be in the midst of the people and I like more than one different outlets as far as showing me things. And I want to go to the jungle over there. I want to get into the jungle and see what's going on, you know, and really kick shit out there in Haiti. So Haiti is the next spot that's really beeping on my goddamn, on my radar. And a lot of people on my social media, well, as far as Facebook, you know, I have a lot of Haitians. My social media is very diverse, and the Haitians are like, yo, why don't the black men come out here? Why don't y'all come out here? Why won't y'all show us some love? Why don't y'all, you know, y'all forget that Haiti over here? You know what I'm saying? I know this is a black country. Everybody afraid of a black country. Man, come out here and show love. So that really touched me when they said that, you know what I mean? So I will be going into Haiti. That's my spot. I was with my Haitians all day today. We was kicking shit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, after I got off the live last night, off Mirror Live, I went straight on the block with Mirror, and we went into the Haitian area a little bit and kicked it with the Haitians. And then today I spent time with the Haitians. Tomorrow I spend time with the Haitians, and then I'm going into Haiti. All right. Where we at right now? Stephen Scott, thanks, man. No problem. All right. D-Red say peace. Shalom, bro. Peace. Hard time struggle. Did you make your group chat already? Yeah, man, my group chat been in place now for probably about 2 months, I think. It's called the Lion's Den. You know, I'm very, very, very strategic and very picky about who I allow in the group chat because they all got channels, I believe. You know, we all inspire each other. We all subscribe to each other. You see what I'm saying? We build each other. We talk about relationship problems. We talk about issues. We talk about money. We talk about business. We expose mangoes. We do a whole lot of shit. It ain't nothing but love. I mean, brothers be going through stuff. We don't sit there and clown them like, yeah, nigga, you thought you were this. You know what I'm saying? You even hear some of my intimate shit that I don't even talk about on you. A lot of shit that I talk about in the group chat, motherfucker be like, damn, bro, you need to goddamn really put that shit on the channel. Or they might be like, nah, bro, don't put that on the channel. You know what I mean? So there be a lot of shit that go on in that group chat, man, there's real goddamn, there's real game being put down, man. You know what I'm talking about? So hard time struggle. If you want to be in the group chat, you know what I'm saying, just DM me on IG. You know what I'm saying? That's #1 King Lockett _ King _ Lockett. You know, it's probably in the descriptions of every video. Just DM me, man, and I take your number and all that right there, and we'll go from there. You know, I add you into the group, man. You know, we just don't. You know, just I think you'll have a good. I think you're a pretty good dude, man, and be very mature, man. You know, and you know, we don't share no photos or pictures. We don't do none of that shit. We don't. You know, we gentlemen and none. That's why I try to be very, very picky about who I let into the group, because right now everything is selling smoothly, and I don't want no crazy shit. You know, we had one incident where a girl ended up calling me, talking about, hey man, you know, it was a picture taken around me and where I was at, and it ended up somewhere else, you know. And so, you know, and I had to make sure it didn't come out of the group, you know. CW Trucker 49 say, I like to see those videos from Atlanta. Oh yes, most definitely. You got to see it, because if I'm gonna get videos from Atlanta always ready. When I first mentioned it to Atlanta, if you go all the way down my timeline back on when I was at Piedmont Park, right after Atlanta got off the lockdown curfew shit, you know what I'm saying? I went out there and I spoke to some girls. I think I got it up. Maybe I didn't have it up. But I went out there filming girls, and I was like, hey man, I'm gonna do a DR versus Atlanta. Oh, they turned up like, oh shit, we ready. You know what I mean? We ready for that shit. So that's what it's gonna be, man. You know, DR versus Atlanta. We're gonna get the Atlanta chicks versus DR. We're gonna split that thing in half. So it's gonna be a long, drawn out situation for me, because I got to do the recording, editing. Now that I learned how to edit a little bit, you know, and also, and then come back and get the Dominican women who actually want to participate. You know what I mean? And then start putting it together. You understand? All right. How strict is the curfew? SV, the guard from Boston. The curfew is pretty strict. Like I say, especially in Santo Domingo area, especially Santo Domingo and Boca Chica, it's very strict. The officers down there really ain't playing no games with you. You know, that's like that's the capital. So, you know, they gotta lead by example. That's where the president at, the lawmakers at, you know. But over here in this area over here, I ain't gonna wanna expose the country like that. I ain't gonna say nothing too much that'll jeopardize, you know what I'm saying, my way of living around here. You know what I mean? I don't wanna make them look bad no type of way. Just say that it's just different from Santo Domingo area, you know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? I don't want, because a lot of police officers I'm cool with, a lot of sisters and national I'm cool with, and I'm to my high rankings, you know, I'm cool with the mayor here in Sosua area and all that, so I wanna make sure that my presentation, they actually subscribe to my channel. A lot of officers subscribe to my channel. I had some Dominicans today. The video that I'm gonna post up in a minute, when I was outside of Bailey's, and I was standing up, you'll see the guys behind me tapping in the phones and shit. They was asking for my channel at that point. You know what I mean? So a lot of Dominicans have my channel. Anywhere I go, they be like, hey man, I see you on YouTube and all that. So I just want to make sure I ain't saying, oh, they some bullshit or they ain't doing their job. I ain't gonna say nothing of no shit like that, but just know that it's different. The curfew is different everywhere you go. Everybody gave them #1 to CW Trucker 49. Appreciate it. You know, where we at now? All right, Reggie BS say, peace, brother. You have good stuff on your channel. I appreciate it so much, man. I try to give you me and also give you what you're looking for at the same time, you know. I appreciate it, brother. Hector Olivo. Do you pick up people at the airport, and how much you charge? Yeah, I do pick up people from the airport, and I base everything off of, you know, really what you got going on. I don't have no set rate or anything like that, because a lot of times, most of the time, I don't really be looking for nothing. You know, I don't really be looking for anything. I got a gentleman I'm picking up, I think Wednesday, yeah. And he asked me, yo, how much for that? I said, man, hey, man, just, man, you ain't, whatever. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm not, this ain't, my whole thing is that especially you brothers that's traveling for the first time out here. My whole thing is that I remember when I first came out here to Santo Domingo, I ain't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know the language or anything like that. And I wish I had somebody who was there to say, hey, bro, hop in, man. Let me just bend a few corners with you right quick, like pop some shit with you, you'll be good. I wish I had somebody like that, but it took me up under their wing other than Taylor Made, but he was on the phone line with me, you know what I'm saying, making sure I was good, you know what I mean? But other than that, I just say, I like to give back, man, you know what I mean? I know a lot of brothers out here, want to probably meet me in person and shit, and we can talk this shit in person, you know what I mean? So I ain't hiding, I'll pull up on you. And there's a lot of brothers out here that probably want to fight or whatever. The only thing they got to do is just